Hello, and welcome to a stunning world about Big Trouble. We have a bunch of psychic lots that we need to deal with. We've saved before this, so I feel like we just attempt to break the psychic locks with Mo. And if we fail, we'll go back and load.
Take that!
But I feel like because he has less, we need to do his first before we do Arrow. Get over it. Well, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at this circus? Okay, there's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there, some juicy burgers. Let's eat those instead. Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Actually, I kind of got an idea for what happened back then. Well, you said something about an accident? It's not happened to be the cause of that accident, would it?
Take that!
I heard a bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during a practice, right? How did you... Okay, I got one of them. I told him so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts. Like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right? Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He never could say no to her. Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo, don't climb up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head? But, I promise I wouldn't say anything. You promise? He's involved in this too. He's involved, huh? Mom must be talking about. Oh, is this the person you promised you wouldn't say anything?
Take that!
Must have been an arrow, right? How'd you know? Oh, I got it right. Okay. I mean, I had a guess. I wasn't entirely sure. Don't worry about that, Mo. Thanks for the lurk. So glad to have you here. Enjoy the cleaning. It's such a pain. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help what happened to the ringmaster. No way. I need to know the truth of what happened to Russell. Please, tell me what you know. I'm sorry, Acro. Yes! Oh, and we healed more. That's good. It's just like you said, you know, the accident. Did someone die? No, but it would probably been better if he had. What? How would that have been better? He's still alive. But when he got bit, he suffered a massive brain damage. He'll never recover from the coma that he's in. Coma? All he does now is lie embedded at the hospital. And that's all he's ever been able all he's ever going to be able to do. I see. How's he related to Acro? He's his brother. Huh? The person who got bit was Acro's brother. But brother? They were in an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyways, they were an incredible team. Cut down together in their prime. Who's Acro's younger brother? Singling, but everyone always calls him Bat. He fell in love with Virginia, tried to win her love was his downfall. Everyone seems to fall in love with Virginia. 6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon." Why did you do that? I don't know, but that's what caused the accident. I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling. You mean Leon? Yes, Leon. When he bent down, he was smiling. Some sick grin. No, wait, that's impossible. He's smirking line, a flying murderer? Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all these incredible events? Nick, can lions smile? You know, I'm not really an animal expert, I'm a lawyer. You never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if he had. Next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle. That's what really happened. Wow, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. But all this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper. Shaka, 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 shaka. Wearing on the head, acting like his normal crazy self. Oh, achoo! Ah, what a wonderful sneeze. Huh? You think so? You sneeze a pepper and slip a banana peel. That's the basic clownmanship. Girlie, I know you got to understand that. Nick, I think I need to make a good clown. Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer. Does Regina sneeze with pepper too? She does! Madeline always sees her with pepper. But that, from my point of view, those two always look so perfect together. Look perfect together, huh? Well, that was something I was not expecting. I'm curious what happens if we present that. What do you think about this person? Sorry. Sorry? I've already given my heart to another man, so I'm not interested in rolling in your dating service, huh? I just wanted to know if you knew this person. Okay, no. I'm just curious, because nothing can go wrong. Let's just present. Would you mind take a look at this? Yep, nope. Okay. Guess we won't need to look at this after all. Okay, move. Move to... No, lodging house. And then, Acro's room. Oh, Mr. Wright, back again, I see. Well, he did say, I'll be back. Wait, or was that someone else? Or back because Acro's kind of why his legs were injured. He got hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It seems that he knows so that we know. Well, it seems you got things you want to talk about, so fire away. Time. Is that this? And let's see if we can do the psychic blocks. About the wheelchair. I have to ask you, how are you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice. Yes, unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. What? If that were real cause, he had no reason to keep it a secret. Acro, are you really telling me that practice? This was what caused your injury.
Take that!
Leon, 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. Oh, I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If the lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me phrase it as battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight. You had to fight to save someone.
Take that!
Bat. It's a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury. Mo, he must have told you. Yes, we learned from Bat about Mole. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. Suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. A slip of the tongue. Now, as their incredible team cut down together in their crime. Cut down together. That was where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident, together, like always. I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. Someone broke an axe with last psychic lock. This must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you're still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like that much is the reason you're being enslaved. It's gotta be Max. Everyone hates him, right? What about this, Acro? You're aware of strange than you seem sometimes. You seem to think you know what'll happen before you do, but you're wrong. What? It's clear you haven't come to grips with what's going on. Okay. There's no way I can backpedal from this. Well, I know you're still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem like as much as the reason. Okay, well. If it's not Russell, we back out.
Take that!
What about this, Acro? You aware of how strange you seem? Nope, okay. That's wrong. Is it Regina? I'm gonna see what happens when I get to the last thing.
Take that!
Regina, you always seem calm and collected until you start talking about our saying things like she's cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite a set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regent tried to attack you? Twice. It wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred Leon on Bat, are you? Leon was never taught to a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina has no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina. I've got proof of it. What? What are you talking about? Oh, maybe I overdid it again. But if I can hand some over to Acro, maybe it'll... Here's proof that you had it out for Regina all along.
Take that!
Let's try that. This, where'd you get it? You didn't post it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket. I guess I was right there around breakfast. I always take Acro's breakfast in the morning. You wrote this, and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well, I mean, this is sad now. I only have 2 on this. Oh no, I'm down to... Okay. I got a bit of healing for that, but that's gonna affect me so badly in court. My legs were injured by Leon 6 months ago. My younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina. A dare? An absurd dare. I can put my head inside Liam's mouth like you do. You have to go to the movies with me on a date. That's insane. Do you know how dangerous that is? We all thought he was being stupid too. That lion was very old to begin with. An age brought with it countless experience to doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Liam wasn't ready or willing. And that's when the accident happened. Just wanted to take her out to the movies. Pull her back. Lily jumped down. I jumped towards him. Normally he attacked me, and that's how I ended up. What about Bat? He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him. I see. I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going. Oh, no. That's, Bat and Regina. They're such great friends. Oh yeah, I want you to take a look at this. What is it? This is the scarf our brother was wearing when Leon attacked him. Gross! It's covered in blood. This scarf, it was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. He? Leon, obviously. Oh! We bit down on Bat's head. The expression on Leon's face looked like a grin. Nick! I know, most said the same thing. What do you think it all means? I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind. Hello, Miss Von Karma. I already heard everything, so hand over the scarf. Well, the scarf is evidence in the trial. That's for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro. Preparations? I've served as a summons to Acro to appear here in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office. Acro, a witness? Come, Acro, let's go to the office. Yes, Mom. Now what do we do, Nick? How are we gonna handle tomorrow? Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out. Look at you, full of confidence. You must have found something you can use. This has all begun to come together now. To be continued. David, turn off. Alright, overwrite. Part 4-1. Trial. December 3rd, 30th, 9:41 a.m. District Court to Defendant Lobby number 5. Good morning, Max! Oh, yeah. Good morning, sweeties. You don't seem like your usually sparkling self today. I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it. Chee-hee-hee. Don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk. Regina! How fabulous, my sweetie pie, my sweetie pie princess. You came to watch my performance today. Of course I did. Mo told me that I should come and watch this. Mo said that? So what kind of performance will you put on today? Let me guess, you'll fly at the end? It's not that kind of show. Isn't that right, my sweeties? Huh? I think my sweetie pie princess doesn't... Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on, or even where she is. Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later. Today I'm just a member of the audience. But fabulous. Enjoy yourself out there. Good luck, Max. You're the best. Regina's different, don't you think, Nick? Top of the morning, do ya? Everybody, let's get ready to get stuck in limbo. How long can you go? Momo? Top of the morning, do you, governor? Top of the morning? That's the ticket attack in the day. Day starts with energy in the morning. The early bird gets the run, but then again, worms lack high brain function. Is that okay? Hey, Max, I brought you a present. Have some milk. My, thanks. So how are you today, right? Well, I've got the feeling that I'm going to face off against the real culprit. You mean Acro? Huh? You think he did it? Be careful. He's used to put his life on the line, literally. He's got guts to spare. If all I got to worry about is how thin the taproom is, I'm already used to it. It just means that I won't be able to press him like I can other witnesses. What are you going to do then, Nick? I can't press him? I'm screwed. I guess today we'll just have to do without our usual psychological weapon there. Today we'll rely on evidence. It's the only way we get past Acro and to the truth. You're right, that's gonna be tough. Anyways, I wanted to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. And she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father. You know what, Mo? Regina unfortunately needs it, so thank you for being considerate. In a weird way. You want to make sure Regina watches? Yes, that's why I brought her here to court today. What's that supposed to mean? She needs to know when people die, they don't just become stars. Might be old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars. Seriously, that's what you're concerned about? Okay. Okay, well, it's 10 a.m. and now we're in the courtroom. Court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, well. Miss Von Karma, you may proceed with your case. The prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of events. What's the meaning of this? We've discovered a new witness, or shall I say, a new eyewitness. The one that saw Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime. Order, order! I had a feeling something like this would come up. Due to this revision, we are now prepared to explain how the defendant flew that night. An explanation the prosecution will present if the need so arises. In fact, my detective stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene on my orders. Poor Gumshoe. Very well. Please call your witness to the stand. Time to get to work, or shall I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope. No, please don't. Why do you have so many birds? Are you Snow White, Cinderella, or some sort of Disney princess that can talk to birds, Acro? Name and occupation. Ken Dingland, but everyone calls me Acro. I'm employed as an acrobat at the Berry Big Circus. Where were you at the night of the crime? I was in my room that night. If you look at the map, you will see the witness's room is near the scene of the crime. My room is on the 3rd floor. The crime scene is below my window. The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Would you tell us what you saw, what you witnessed? Okay. What eyewitness. It was just after 10 p.m. I was resting in my bed. Around that time, I heard a large thud noise from outside the window. Then a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming. This witness testimony matches up exactly with that of the clown. If that's the case, there's very little the prosecution need add. All that's left is to explain how the defendant disappeared into the sky that night. Oh, okay. Before I get to that far, I'd like to cross-examine the witness. A foolish choice by a foolish fool who wishes to feel the foolish sadness of a sad fool. Well, Von Karma, do you have no other insults than just calling people a fool? Because you seem to only do that. A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix, right? Just like your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth did. Mr. Wright, do you have a problem with the witness testimony? In the words of Miss Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceedings? There's no way that actually happened. Very well, you may proceed with your cross-examination. I can't press, though! Okay, what is our evidence? Okay, we got that. Okay. I might have to present the autopsy report, but... Yes, okay. I'm not... It's gotta be that, which... Let's try this, because it says around that time. If it's not that, then we backpedal and do the other one. No! I did the wrong thing! Okay, we're just... Your Honor, this statement contracts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? Objection denied. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Okay, let's load, because, right now, I really cannot afford. What? That's not it? But the time is wrong. It does? I don't say anything contradictory. Really? Objection denied. Try to think before you make accusations. It's alright. Oops, that didn't go so well. I'm pretty sure if if I press, I lose points. You said you were resting in bed? Well, that's assumed you turn off the lights in your room, correct? That was correct. But there are safety lights outside the lodging house. It's so bright, sometimes it can make it hard to sleep. If that's the case, won't it be a good idea to close some curtains? I never really thought of that. I guess it means I'm off to buy some curtains. Sometimes I do make myself useful in these chambers. Oh! The witness will proceed with his testimony. I can press it? Okay. I say we just press everything now. Are you sure it was a human being? Could have been a mannequin or perhaps a large action figure. Well, it's saying inside the possibility of mannequin action figure is possible. You have no need to mince words with Mr. Phoenix, right? Testify the truth and only the truth, just as we were there with you that night. I believe it was a human. I had to strengthen this testimony. I can say with jives with the facts. Well, dude, there's a contradiction. What could possibly go wrong? There's a huge contradiction with the testimony that was just given. There is a contradiction, then prove it with evidence. Choose one. Let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim of contradiction? Surely you must. What I meant. We'll try that, and if I fail this, what was this? Oh, you just don't get it, do you, Mr. Phoenix, right? What don't I get? You're not going to be able to get through this one for your usual bluff routine. You finally look to be really ready to take off once again. Straight towards a guilty verdict. You are, but bluffing. I'll not forgive any more mockeries made of this court. Whoops. Witness? Do you mind repeating your testimony? Certainly. Okay, I didn't get penalized. Which I totally could have done. Gosh. Press? I don't know what to press. Room's on the 3rd floor, right? Yes. And you said that you were resting in bed? That's correct. But you were still able to hear a sound from outside? Hey, Red! Oh, I see a Sylvain emoji! I was indeed. Pressing acro doesn't seem to get results. But maybe someone was contradicting what he said just now. I don't... wait. Maybe this is where I finally present evidence. Because I know he said the time was wrong. Picture a testimony that was just giving. There's a contradiction, then prove it with the evidence. Which is why. Let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim of contradiction? Yes, it's called an autopsy report. This? What in the world? Oh, dang it. Okay, that's not it either. I don't... What am I... I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Ugh. I really don't want to look at the guide. Once again, straight towards the guilty verdict. You are bluffing. I will not forgive any more mockers in this court. Witness, blah blah. Repeat testimony. I have no idea what that is, but I'm glad you're happy. Oh, interesting. I don't know. My room was turned off then, right? That's true. I was going to bed after all. So with the lights off, you're still able to clearly see a human fly by your window? Say the lights lit things up enough for me to see. But honestly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window. It was the person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses on the front. Did you see any of the other symbols? I clearly saw the silk hat, as well as the cloak wrapped around his body. I'm convinced that the person I saw was Max Galactica. more I press and the less results I seem to get, but maybe there was something fishy with the latest bit of testimony. Well, I'm gonna say there's nothing wrong. What's the matter, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. So I can find a clear contradiction, but better not overdo it. What's press screaming? I honestly don't know anymore. When did you start thinking that you saw wasn't a dream? That's not important. I believe the prosecution has done a bit of maintenance on the witness's memory. Just to make sure, unless that's the witness. Yeah, objection. So sustained. Don't sustain that! Adequate must be lying about what he saw, right? Of course he is. Now the child told me to expose his lies in court. Well, put the pedal to the metal, Nick. I don't... I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to look up a guide to figure out how I do this, because I am stuck. I thought it was the autopsy report, and I'm not getting anywhere. Unless, hang on. Okay, I'm gonna try pressing the first statement. See if that contradicts something. Oh, that's the same. You turn the lights up in your room. That's correct. But there's blah 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 blah. Maybe I already got this. I think I already got this. Oh, I thought that was the curtain. Blah blah blah. Okay, I can't. I get no option for that objection. Okay. Phoenix, right. Turn about big top. Okay, fourth. Oh! Okay, I can't believe I'm so... You know how you look at something and something's right in front of you, but you don't realize it? This is this situation, because it's not until I read it, I was like, oh yeah, duh! Then, that's true, I was going to bed after all. Oh, so with the lights off, you were able to clearly see a human fly by your window? The safety lights lit things up enough for me to see, but honestly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window as a person's back, so I couldn't tell. There are symbols. Or it's all, yep, it's the hat. Vince that sells Galactica. But maybe there's something fishy with the slave testimony. There's a contradiction. It's a huge contradiction with the testimony I was just given. If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence. Choose right. Let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim of contradiction? Yes, I do!
Take that!
You probably have seen the exact thing most saw that night. Do you stand by that? What do you mean? The silk hat. Well, about the silk hat. I saw on Max's head as he flew by my window. Well, you should have tried looking down your window that night. That would have been quite difficult considering the state I'm in. Just looking outside the window was tough enough of a challenge for me. That's a shame, because you would have noticed the silk hat found on the scene. That's the ringmaster's hat, right? Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Mac's silk hat. Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Are you saying that Max has two silk hats? No. This is a handmade, one-of-a-kind model only made for Maximilian Galactica, which means Acro. That you've been fibbing on the stand. Order, order! As always, it looks like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking. Are you okay, Nick? Well, I opened my big mouth and now I have to back it up. How about, Mr. Wright? what could cause this witness to commit perjury in this court? Time to save, cause this is definitely gonna get me a big penalty. Acro is the real culprit? Your Honor, on this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself. On this occasion? Accuse Acro? What in the world are you accusing him of? Honestly, we accused him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry. Mr. Wright, are you serious? Deadly serious, Your Honor. Oh, I think your trips to the circus have served you well. You seem to have learned how to try and grab an audience's heart and minds. Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to wow the crowd with smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book. What, really? If you don't believe me, just look at the witness. It's calm enough for it to almost be scary. He's saying rather calm and collected. Mr. Dinkley, do you have a response to the defense's accusations? I don't really need to say a thing, do I? What do you mean? Everyone, take a good look at me. I can't even stand up for myself, let alone leave the lodging house. Okay, I think I need to backtrack. That's true. I understand that Mr. Wright is trying to help his client. But to do this by accusing me of murder of all things. See, even a sliver of common sense may clear the accusation is ludicrous. She's what? Why'd you pick on the table, you heartless, cruel man? Phoenix is a poopy head. See that, Mr. Phoenix, right? You're trying to draw support for the peanut gallery. That's how you do it. Ugh. I think that's enough of this little game. Cut to doctors though to confirm that Acro is unable to stand under his own power. May the defense plan on making the claim to counter this well? I can hear the defense now. Acro had an accomplice. What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Acro have an accomplice? If I say of course, I'm gonna say of course he did, and if I mess up, I know I'll need to backpedal anyway. So, it's possible for Acro to be the murderer in this case. If that's the case, then it's natural for one to consider possible accomplices. You don't say. Not good, not good. This isn't going to end well. Don't tell me you think you're going to get off easy. What? Must have heard that sound just now. Maybe it wasn't clear enough. Some of you falling into your own trap can be hard to know sometimes, Mr. Wright. Seems as you won't be stopping at Acro, but will make other accusations. If Acro did not have an accomplice, things are not looking good for you. I understand, Your Honor. Gulp. Very well, let's continue. Who, perchance, would happen to be Acro's accomplice? Hi, Monkey? I'm sorry, Money the Monkey, but I feel like we have to blame you. You don't say. Uh-oh, this is suddenly looking very, very bad. Don't tell me you think you're going to get off easy. What? Oh, did you hear that? Hear what? The sound of you getting caught in your very own trap was splendid. Accomplice. I'm sure this accusation is built on a solid foundation. Foundation? Yes, Mr. Wright. You have any proof that this person you yourself was indeed an accomplice? I mean, it's shiny. I don't. Honestly, I think I failed. I think I need a backpedal. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Speak so honest, lacking persuasive power. Didn't miss that sound, did you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You know, the sound of you receiving a penalty. Arrgh! What are you doing, Nick? What do you say about this? Right? Did Acro have an accomplice? Oh, we lost two. Okay, load. Acro is the real culprit. And then we're gonna skip through. And then we're gonna skip through a bunch of dialogue. I wish there was a better skip. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, no, we know. Blah blah blah. Come on, skip. Oh my gosh. This game takes forever to skip. That's the one annoying thing about having to go back. Disabled, blah blah blah, That's how you do it. I think that's enough of this game. I know, that was just note. What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Acro have an accomplice? Of course he did. It's impossible for Ouch to remember. If that's the case, it's possible. No. You don't say. Not good, not good. This isn't going to end well. Don't tell me you think you're getting off. Actually, what? You must not have heard. Sound of you falling to our traps. Mr. Wright, it seems as if you won't be stopping Acro. Because they are not looking good for you. I understand, Your Honor. Alright, well, let's continue. Perchance would have to be Acro's accomplice. Time to blame Bat.
Take that!
You don't say! Uh-oh, this is someone looking very, very bad. Don't tell me you think you're going. Shoot, I messed up. I just looked at the thing and saw that I messed up. Okay. Oh, we're getting a penalty. We're just gonna skip. Okay, we're getting through faster this time. Blah, blah. Yeah. We know he's defenseless. Blah, blah, blah. Yucks are picking disabled man. Blah, blah, blah. Right, what to do? What do you think about this, Mr. Wright's background and accomplice? Of course he didn't. Apparently what I'm supposed to say. Oh, then this must be where we get to hear the name of the mysterious accomplice. Not this time, Von Karma. What? You're not going to sucker me into this one. What are you blabbering about, Mr. Wright? There was no accomplice. Acro planned and committed this murder all by himself. Order! What are you getting at? You need to keep them on their toes, Nick. Now I'm gonna have to prove how it all fits together. I'll have to show how Acro murdered Russell Berry. Can you do that, Nick? Can you really do that? I know what I can do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed. Alright, let's do it! Mr. Phoenix Wright. This witness is a killer, then this eyewitness account is all lies, right? Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me. When the crime was committed, where exactly was Mr. Dingling? That I'm not. Okay, apparently we're... I figured we would probably be choosing his room. He was there in our courtyard, but no, we actually are shooting around. He was honest here the entire time. That's Acro's room. Pretty simple, eh? Acro wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. In that case, there can only be one correct answer. Acro didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster. What? Are you nuts? What did you say, Miss Dingling? It's an interesting theory. That's it? Considering what you proposed, it's impossible, yes, that is. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? As the witnesses said, your assertion is impossible. As he is in a wheelchair, there's no way he could go to the scene or be the killer. You got a point. Seems you forgot once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime. That's true! Well, said that he saw Max, didn't he? It's impossible for humans to fly. You must have asked a question, Mr. Wright. What is it? I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think I killed him? If I can't leave my room, I honestly couldn't wear Max's costume. How did he do it? That's the next course of this legal buffet. Be careful, Nick, if you mess up here. She's right, I can't mess up here. I've got to give this one some serious thought. I'm sure that Acro killed the ringmaster. And he did it while he was in his room, no doubt about it. I'm told to know how Mr. Dingling committed the crime, Mr. Wright. Present evidence. I want to present some evidence. So, what did Mr. Dingling use to commit the crime of murder against Russell Berry? Time for the statue. What's that? A picture? It is indeed. The problem is with the item that's shown in the picture. The bust. It's quite a large bust, and it's because it is life-size and also very, very heavy. Heavy? Heavy enough to guarantee a certain death. Especially if it was dropped from a third-story window. Oh! See, this is how Acro was able to kill the ringmaster with the force of gravity and Maximilian Galactica's ample bust. Order! Order! So they're saying the bust fell into the onto the ringmaster. Rather simple crime. Even if he were struck with a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy to commit. How could it possibly wheelchair with something so heavy? It's impossible. Well, Acro is an acrobat. He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like the bust. Mr. Dingling, how do you respond to these charges? Well, Acro's at a loss for words. He should be. He knows I'm getting close to the truth. Well, Acro, you can't run away from the things this time. Ow! I'd watch what I say if I were you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? Your Honor, physical health of the witness is material to this case. I demand that we get proper testimony from the witness himself. Testimony, you say? Wrong karma. He's just using the testimony as a ruse to solve the time. There's absolutely no need for such testimony. This has its version of the murder. The prosecution has the right to respond. This objection is overruled. Why can't he see things my way once in a while? Mr. Dingling, I'm sorry, but we need you to testify about your physical condition. If you have any doubts about your ability to testify, we can request expert testimony. The witness will have no problems, however, let's all be respectful towards him. Thank you. Alright, that will sink to any low to win a case. Acro's physical state. It's suppose I could have lifted something the size of that bus. I was strong upper body from working as an acrobat, and only my legs were injured. However, lifting the bus and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of low force on my lower body. That makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the ringmaster's head. That's so unrealistic for me to drop the bus on him, don't you think? I have no doubts in regards to this witness testimony. It's impossible for him to lift the bus and stick himself out far enough to look. Not to mention, I could not know the location of the ringmaster's head. A single false step would have led to even more severe injuries. That's what I was thinking. What's your opinion on the matter, Mr. Wright? I still like to proceed with my cross-examination. It's simply stolen. It's shameful, really. Like you weren't doing that either. I can't let her get to me. I've got to focus. Okay, let's save. What's our evidence currently? Okay, we have the autopsy report. Seasoning bottle. Bus, the note. Leon. Money. Circus map. Okay, bottle. That's promo. Remaster papers. Silk hat. And then of course we got information about everyone who we know. Let's see what happens when I press. You know, I lifted up the bus before. No, I've never actually lifted it up with my own two hands, but I should get to it. Don't you think? I can't let money outdo me on this. Money? The Christy Monkey has lifted this bus before? Please continue with your testimony, Mr. Dingling. I'm strong apparatus to work up acrobat, and only my legs were injured. I'm just gonna press everything until I get told no. Actually, I'm gonna oversave, and I apologize for this, but I'm terrified that I'm gonna get penalized. What have you been doing to keep in shape? Well, honestly, I've given up on training. I don't have any plans to return to trapeze or the tightrope. You don't say. But no offense, I'm not worried about losing to you in a race or anything. Neither am I, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I wouldn't lose either, Slowpoke. I mean, Nick. Whoa, whoa, whoa! How did this discussion turn to me all of a sudden? I suppose you could say that I'm stronger than the average bear. However, less than the bus of the would have been possible. And why is that? Because if I were to do that, I end up falling out the window myself. I still haven't gotten much feeling back in my legs yet. So I can't throwing that bus out the window. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. How long do you think your recovery will take? You have to remember that my nerves were severely damaged. I'm currently undergoing extreme intensive rehabilitation. But it's still going to take a while before I'm back to 100%. Let me remind you of another very important point. The one that's was carrying the bus, you would not be able to see out the window. That makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the ringmaster's head. Why do you say it will be impossible? Allow me to explain. You said that I was carrying the bus. left my camera off. I couldn't see outside below the window. Thus, there's no way to know the location of the ringmaster's head. Unless you had an accomplice. Well, suppose you got a point. Hey, Nick! Huh? What if you turn things around? Maybe things sort of like this? If you knew the location of the ringmaster's head, then you could drop the bus. That does make sense. Well, I could prove somehow. Is there a... That actor knew the location of the ringmaster's head without looking down. Wait, hang on, the note. What does the note say? Overall, happened 6 months ago, have you? I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet at the lodging house plaza. 10 p.m. tonight at the lodging house plaza. The note. It's gotta be the note. I think I've already explained things sufficiently. Okay, we know. We already got told. Dang it, that's gonna be... Okay. Nope. No, that's not what I want to do. Load. It's gotta be the note. It's gotta be the note.
Hold it!
All I had to do was drop it, then it wouldn't have been a problem at all. All I had to do was drop it. You're right, I could have done that. However, there's no way I could land directly to hit the ringmaster's head. That kind of makes your theory pointless, doesn't it, Mr. Wright? Aqua was strong enough to lift up the bus. My problem is how he could have aimed for the ringmaster's head. I wonder if he used some kind of tool to aim for the ringmaster? That's the ticket, Nick. Show them what you've got. I have to be careful. I have to find something that fits perfectly with the case. I don't remember finding any sort of tool. It's either the note or money. It's one of the two. Maybe we overlooked something. I mean, look, I know what it is. Let's go back to the... Let's present money on this spot, because I've tried showing the thing, and if it's not that, I know I need to show one of those things somewhere else.
Objection!
No, okay, we're gonna blink the red. So load. If the person looking out the window would have been impossible. If you press on money.
Objection!
No. Okay, we'll try that same statement. Oh, do the no. No, that's not it either. Ah, scum saving. So much fun. No, that's not it. Wait, I'm assuming it's not. The location of the ringmasters. Let's try this.
Objection!
Okay, Acro. You didn't really need to lean up the window, did you? Why are you driving at, Mr. Wright? You already knew ahead of time where the ringmaster's head was going to be. Quite precisely, I may add. You're silly hinting at things is pointless, Mr. Wright. Enough stalling. How about you show some evidence? But I did such a good job hinting. Yes, hurry up and explain things, Mr. Wright. Maybe you should take a look at this. The key point here is the wooden box. The same wooden box that the victim was found hunched over? The same. The question is, who placed the wooden box here? Who? The men and company saw the ringmaster. They didn't see him holding the box. Which means that the one box was already placed at the scene of the crime. I have to admit, your theory makes a lot of sense. The moment that the bus came falling down was exactly the same moment that the ringmaster lifted up this one box. Which means that the answer to all these questions is now crystal clear. You mean the bus were able to fall upon the point marked out by the wooden box? There would be no way that it could miss the head of the victim. No! Order! This is unbelievable. Finally, some of those loose ends of sun should tie themselves up. Now I just gotta keep going, and there's only one way to go from here forward. The question I have is who placed the wood box at the scene? It was Mr. Dingling, of course. He connected it to a rope, and then all he had to do was lower it down. Ow! Allow me to whip some sense into you. That's the Phoenix, what? The ringmaster could have been anywhere where he lifted the box. Then why was the box especially made? Specially made? Indeed. It had the most peculiar feature. Hang on, we need to look at the box. Small but strong look, 11 pounds. Oh boy. I remember the contents of the box? No, let's go with... It can't be the weight, it's gotta be the contents. You recall what's inside the wooden box. Though it's only a small bottle of pepper, what's up there? Get on with it. Well, what's the matter? Cock out your tongue. You don't see a relationship between the location of his head and the box's contents. I think I might have just outthought myself. No, Nick, you didn't think enough. Mr. Wright, do you still maintain the box has some sort of special feature? Indeed. It has a muscular feature. Let's go with the weight of the box. The box had a remarkable weight. Weight? According to the court record, it weighs 20 pounds. Just to lift up this one box were required. Oh, I see. One would have to squat down, then lift it up with their body, wouldn't you say? That's exactly what I'm trying to point out. The box is also very large. The box also has carrying handles on their side, doesn't it? That's correct. So to lift the box, you'd have to squat down. Which means that no matter who you are, your head will be approximately in the same place. Fool! Is it even bar to listen to me anymore? I've heard what you've had to say. I must admit, I'm shocked at your imaginative skills. You do. Did you do this? Did you place the swim box in the closet? Mr. Wright may have a vivid imagination, but I could never done what he was proposing. What? Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of Max's bus? I remember. Of course I remember. It was on the top of the table in the cafeteria. Then what happened to it? I'd like you to remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I cannot possibly leave the lodging house by myself, but you had the help of a thief. That means... You understand what I mean, don't you? I may very well have been able to drop the bus from my room. However, how would I have gotten the bus from the cafeteria to my room? I know how! It was your monkey pal! You see, Mr. Ferris, right? Explain that. Don't forget, you said there was no accomplice. Arrgh! That's exactly how the witness could have carried the bus from the cafeteria. Yep, we definitely have a problem here. But this is no place to get perplexed. You gotta get my wits about me to prove how things happen once and for all. Alright, Mr. Ferris, right? Let's hear your explanation. How did the witness get the bus to the cafeteria back of his room? Hi, money. No. I hit the wrong thing. A monkey? Everyone knows Money. He loves shiny objects of any size. Oh, like when he stole the ventriloquist's ring. So, are you saying the witness had a monkey steal the bus? Of course he didn't order the monkey to steal it. The monkey stole it on his own and then brought it back home. Money lives in Acro's room. Acro's room? But the bus was bronze, wasn't it? Bronze isn't all that shiny. Maybe you should put the lip down sometimes and read the court record. I thought there was... Oh, those are some very nice cards he's holding. Yes, and they're made of platinum, which is very shiny. Ah! Acro? Money is a strong monkey, right? It'd be easy for him to bring us back to your room. If he wasn't able to handle that himself, I'd be on the market for a new roommate. Order, I said order, Miss Von Karma. Where's the bus in question at this moment? I don't know. I'm searching for as we speak. This is a rather strange turn of events. You want to say that the monkey had not stolen the bus. What would have happened then? Well, in that event, the ounce would have been used as the murder weapon. Wait! Do you mean the bus was the weapon purely by accident? It's possible. Maybe Acro saw Money's mount of stolen goods and thought to use one of them. Anyways, I think we've more than proven one critical fact. Anyway, it's hardly possible that Acro was the murderer. Moron! Mr. Watt's argument was so circular, I'm still a bit dizzy. However, the argument does hold water. There's no denying that. No, don't seem so flamboyant, especially by this fraud of an attorney. Fraud? You've forgotten the absolute most important thing, Mr. Phoenix, right? And what is that? You should know! Forgot your fraud of a magic line was spotted at the scene of the crime. Ah, no? No reason to doubt the clown's testimony. That's true. How do you respond to that, Mr. Wright? Nick, don't let her beat you now. I won't. This is my chance to turn this trial around. When the murder occurred, there were two people at the scene of the crime. One was the victim, Russell Berry, and the other was the murderer himself. Answer this and only this, Mr. Phoenix, right? Because I have a feeling I'm gonna mess up. Alright, so who was the murderer the clown saw? Hi, Russell. It's either this or we use the bus.
Take that!
What's this supposed to mean? Yes, what's that supposed to mean? You mind explaining that to me as well? Again, barrage of questions, Nick. Why is that? It's because you're on the wrong track. Okay. Well, time to load. Prisoner of the Clown saw. Where's the bust?
Take that!
He saw Max's, but I asked who the other person most saw on the scene. That has nothing to do with the question. Au contraire, mon frère. It does have something to do with the question. Most said they saw Max's silhouette. He didn't actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw. How is that possible? It's simple, really. The man actually saw that night was Max's bus. What are you talking about? Have you tried using your brain at all in this case? The silhouette he saw was wearing a cloak. There's no reason why you couldn't attach a cloak to the bus. It would make it easy to hang one off the cards in the bus's hands. Idiot, who in the right mind would put a cloak on a bus? Doesn't matter who put it on the bus. Just wait a minute now, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bus? That question is the utmost importance to this case, don't you agree? Oh, he got me. Let's have it, Mr. Wright. Save. Who put the cloak on the bus? I mean, my gut tells me to say Acro.
Take that!
I wonder, Mr. Phoenix, right? Did the defendant wear his cloak the entire time as a practice? So then how did this person get a hold of the cloak? Well, shoot. Max? Do we need to say Max did this? Or more, how would the person have gotten the cloak onto the bus, I wonder? Because this person was not spotted at the scene. I'm sorry. Alright. Load. Russellberry. Fool! Hit him! Ross said it was the victim himself, Russellberry. That's what I'm saying. The victim himself placed the cloak on the bus. Place the cloak isn't really the right way of putting it. Then what would be the right way of putting it, Mr. Wright? Explain yourself! Nick, do you really have a handle on all of this? I'm fine, Maya. I'm finally putting the pieces all together. There's really only one picture I can paint, anyways. Alright. So you want to know what really happened that night? Let's step back in time. Akko used a rope to lower the wooden box into the sea. Then he attached that rope to the bus, dangling the bus out of his bedroom window, directly above the wooden box. At the same time, the ringmaster told Max to leave his room and went to the scene. Of course, at the time, the ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. Perhaps he didn't want anyone to recognize him that night. But just as he feared, he was spotted at the entrance of the lodging house. None other than the ventriloquist and puppet Ben Trillo. When the ringmaster arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift the wooden box. That's when Acro took his chance and released the rope. Oh, this is when the magic happens. The very instant the bus hit the victim, wait there a second, Mr. Phoenix Wright. As much as you try, as much as you scheme, this just isn't true. It can't be. It's still a little early to be getting so upset, Miss Von Karma. The circus isn't over yet. What? The impact of the bust of the victim threw the cloak up, which snagged onto the bust. That impact also caused the sound a certain witness heard, prompting him to take a look. That witness was, of course, Lawrence Moe Curls, the clown. When Moe looked out his window, the cloak had already snagged onto the bust. Now, having completed the crime, Akron naturally went up, pulling the murder weapon. Of course, he had no idea that Moe saw the bust being raised with the cloak dangling on it. Primarily because of his wheelchair, he couldn't see out of his window, so he just kept pulling the bust up. That's how the magical murder disappearing into the sky came to be. So you see, the only person who could pull this off is the only person who was able to drop the murder weapon from above the crime scene. Acro, it could only have been you. Acro's been playing mind games with all of us. He sure has. But he has come out of the end of his rope now. So, what now? You've graced us with a rather long-winded tale. But do you have any evidence to prove your fairy tale is true? Evidence? In this court, only two things matter: the power of evidence and the power of my whip. Don't forget the power of my gavel as well. What's the one? The prosecution brings up a good point. Can we see some evidence? Nick, they say they want evidence. Despite how there's maybe one possible murder method, there's still stuff unusual about Moe's eyewitness account. Unusual? Contradiction, actually. Okay, then you and get out of this jam. It's enough talking amongst yourselves. Proceed, Mr. Wright. Send some evidence to the court that backs your claim. Saving. I want hard proof that you have unraveled the trick to this magic cause. That's not what I meant.
Take that!
The time went. Nope. It's not going away. Try again. Okay. We will, but on a different loading screen. Or hard proof that you've unraveled trick to this magic case. What is it? Oh, apparently if I press I forget when I hit I remember, I get a humorous response with no penalty. Here's what that would have been. Anyway. Okay. Apparently we need to present this.
Take that!
Problem is Max's three symbols. You know, the silk cat, the cloak, and the white roses. The symbols are appalling no time to yesterday's proceedings. Yesterday, there were two contradictions in Moe's testimony. The silk hat was one, the white roses were another. The theory I just presented explains all of these contradictions. fool! Don't you ever shut up! Max and Pat found the scene of the crime. However, remember what Mo said yesterday? He testified that the criminal he saw fleeing the scene was wearing a silk hat. There's only one explanation for that. Silk hat that must have was actually the bus. Like, Sans, if you look at it this way, then you did see the silk hat. Well, sort of. Fine, you got one, but what about the other contradiction? The other contradiction, then? No matter what the ventriloquist said in court, said that he witnessed white roses on Max's chest that night, but the clown's testimony doesn't match. The clown said that there were no white roses. I'd like you to try and explain that one away. You can do it, Nick! Of course, I can explain all of it. What was that? Please recall the instance when the cloak snagged onto the bus. Cloak snagged onto the bus. What happened to the white roses? You get yet? The cloak got snagged onto the front of the bus. It means that the white roses would have ended up in the back of the bus. Ah! It explains why Mo didn't see them. The white roses were not visible because they were on the back side of the bus. Order! Order! Okay, apparently there's a second part in the trial in this guy to find out though, so I'm confused on what's gonna happen next. This is quite a shocking state of affairs. Mr. Wright's theory still sounds a bit absurd to me. However, let's just keep things going down this road for a while to see where it leads. Let's do this, Nick! The Maid Von Carter will finally throw in the towel. Great, we got Mr. Disney Princess over here. Well, so much for that theory. Mr. Wright, do you mind? What is it? You took the time to research our circus, didn't you? Well, yes, I did. Is there something something make you think that I didn't? You did. That made me understand why I think you're off track. Why is that? Motive. The witness feels incredible out of gratitude toward the ringmaster. Oh, don't worry, we got you covered. Anyone with any relation to the circus is well aware of this. Thus, there is absolutely no way someone like this would kill the ringmaster. For honor, I'd like you to hear Acra's story. Nobody relationship with the ringmaster in his life up until now. What are we to do? There's no doubt that Acra deeply respected the ringmaster, Acra's motive. Don't worry, Phoenix, we already know it. He was going to. It wasn't against the ringmaster, it was against the ringmaster's daughter. Seems that this case isn't over yet. Very well. However, I feel this is a good place to take a break. I will listen to the rest of Mr. Jingle's testimony after recess. This court will now take a 10-minute recess. To be continued. Yes, I would very much like to save. December 30th, 2:17 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 5. I can't believe it, Acra! It's pretty shocking, isn't it? It definitely is, and to think he was always the most straightforward of the group. Jeez, and I hated that! Why that hated? Acra tried to pin the murder on you. On purpose? He did? Psst, cough, cough. But, I'm nothing but a little old nobody, you know? But you're not, which is kind of the reason why. Cough, hey, Belle! Gonna ignore me after all the trouble I went to bring you some evidence? Ah, Detective Gumshoe! Ah, forget it. I'm gonna know if this guy deserves to be guilty anyways. No, I'm not a detective. I'm sorry. Look, why don't you relax a little? We got some really tasty milk. How about cartridge, detective? Ho ho ho. Well, if you insist. Now about that evidence you mentioned. What is it? Here you go. Huh? This was yesterday in Acro's room. Yep, and I've included it in the forensics results. Take a look at it later. Well, must not Carl be mad that you're doing this? That's why it's all a secret. Huh? Look, details are on a need-to-know basis, and we're not to really analyze anything. But everything that's happened until now has gone according to our plan. I don't know, but some Carl didn't seem to control things in there just now. You'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday our final plans were set into motion. Final plans? That reminds me, I got a message from the prosecutor for you. Nothing is ever truly decided until the very end. That's it, and that's it for me too, Belle. I'm out of here. What do you mean by that? The very end part? I'm not sure. It was pretty cryptic to me. Oh, one more thing. Ah, don't scare me like that. It looks like there's a large care factor from the circus for the defendant. What? For me? It's milk. It's milk. The reception area looks like some kind of dairy. So hurry up and drink it all before it spoils. Dairy's working milk for me. Why are you giving him milk? Does he really like milk or something? Court is now back in session. Ms. Von Karma, please continue from where you left off. I'd like to continue with Acro's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim. I'd also like to get proof from the defense. Proof of what kind of motive Acro would have had to commit this crime. We already have it. On the stand, now Miss Dingley. Mr. Yes, Your Honor. Please proceed with your... I think I just went gumshoe now. Please proceed with your testimony. Finally, we get to the motive. Wait, Nick, are you okay? Just do me a favor and don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. Gulp. About the ringmaster. When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster at the very big circus, Russell, took us in. I became an acrobat around 9 years old. I'm reminded of Dick Grayson. I wanted a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life. Such a thoughtful young man. As you heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. I wonder how anyone could think that Acro would kill the man he held in such esteem. You're absolutely right. How could anyone think that, Mr. Wright? Which is why there's no reason for a cross-examination, is there? Actually, that's the question I'm trying to answer myself. Why would Acro kill the ringmaster? You're asking the wrong question, the Phoenix. It's who was he trying to kill instead of the ringmaster? This might be my last chance to answer that question. Of course I'll cross-examine him. The defense has a right to cross-examine the witness. So tactless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You don't care about justice, do you? You just want to fabricate a motive. Very well, Mr. Wright. Well, Mr. Wright, cross-examine the witness. That's the ringmaster. They were blood and a small quantity of pepper. An acrobat around 9 years old.
Hold it!
We got the list. Do you ever have any trouble with the ringmaster? Yeah! How could you ask such a thing with the Phoenix Wright? You have some sort of fundamental misunderstanding of this witness testimony, or the heartfelt emotions contained within. You better think about this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You better think hard. No! No matter how you look at it, there's no way I could see this witness ever taking the victim's life. Oh, apparently I could have skipped this bit. Okay. Thanks. Exactly. I've been waiting for you to say that, Your Honor. Nick, I hate to say it, but I agree with them. I was trying to chase down the truth, but I ended up just looking like a jerk. What do you think, Nick? I don't know. I think the more I cross-examine them, the worse I end up looking on the end. You mean? I get the feeling that this cross-examination was a trap. Yeah, I'm gonna to set you up again. When was my last loading? You know what? No. Okay, apparently I need to cross-examine and press every single thing. So yes, we've already seen it. What? Do you have a brother? How old were you when this happened, Akra? I was 8 years old and my brother was 4. Your parents were very cruel, weren't they? Nowadays, we aren't bitter about what happened to us because it allowed us to meet the wonderful people at the Very Big Circus. I keep wanting to say Very Big Berry. Circus is very big. Nick, the judge is getting misty-eyed. He's got sounds for sob stories, it looks like. Ow! Simple. No crying in the court. Let's keep going. The witness might proceed with the testimony. I should have just hit no. Ugh. Okay, I'm just gonna press everything we skip. Because apparently all of this was useless and I should have chosen the other thing. I was like, you're giving me a chance to cross-examine! Why would I not take it? No, apparently I should have saved before this. I don't know if I did this already, but I just very much want to skip. I think that will be enough for now. Pondering whether or not this man would kill the ringmaster and live to believe that. It's pretty unlikely. Exactly right, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, I'd like to ask you a question. Go ahead, Your Honor. I would just like to know, can you provide an explanation to why Afro would want the ringmaster dead? Say I can't provide one. Okay. I was like, because we all know it's because of Regina. Nick? Yeah, I didn't even have to think about it. It was obvious from the start. But I was like, if I wasn't sure if me saying press that, I immediately get Max in charge, or if it would lead me eventually to Regina. Your Honor, the reason Akra killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven. What? That's because Akra had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. Oh, you foolish attempts to fool us like foolish fools. It's so foolhardily foolish. Did you forget? You made an accusation against this witness, did you not? I believe it was. This is the real killer of Rustleberry Ringmaster. If you want to jump ahead to the end of things, then yes, that sounds about right. The end of things? Acro? You didn't plan to kill the Ringmaster at all, did you? The Ringmaster wasn't your target that night. What did you just say? I'm saying that the target of this murderous plot was not the Ringmaster. Because it was never his intention to kill Rustleberry to begin with. What? Order! Bailiff, I don't care who it is. Smack anyone who's loud in the face twice if you must. Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to my court? Yo, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to his court? Are you attempting to imply that Ack was trying to kill someone else?
Take that!
Regina Berry? This young girl is the Ringmaster's daughter, correct? Acro? You were really aiming for her that night, weren't you?
Objection!
You needn't answer that. It's a mean-spirited leading question. He could easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all he has to say is you're wrong. That's it. That's it, huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright? And no, Mr. Wright, allow me to. No, the only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself. And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Show me evidence, now. I want to know why Acro would want to kill Regina Berry. Save, because I know we're on the right track. Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof. Is that evidence that proves Acro was out to kill this young girl? It's gotta be the note now, right?
Take that!
Acro, you remember this, don't you? It's a piece of paper that was found inside the Ringmaster's coattail. Inside the victim's coattail? Acro wrote this note. It's ironically entitled, "To the Murderer." Its purpose is to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m. So you're saying that he called Rustleberry? So it's saying that he called Rustleberry with that note? Yes, but there was just one little problem. Acro intended to place did indeed place this note into someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the Ringmaster. You mean it wasn't for the... That's exactly what I mean. The person this note was intended for none other than Regina Berry. Order! But Mr. Wright, this little theory of yours... It's the truth, Your Honor. It isn't a theory. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her, which is why, the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board. That's when the Ringmaster saw the note? That's correct. The Ringmaster ended up in that plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed because of that mistake. Instead of Regina. That's incredible! Remember the testimony that Acro gave to us earlier today? That's impossible. Looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. If I knew that, I'd end up falling out the window myself. Acro had no idea who it was that arrived into the plaza, because he couldn't look down at the window to see who it actually was. I've got Acro thought it was Regina down in the plaza. That's when he let the bus fly. Hey, Nick? Doesn't Regina listen to all this from the audience? She is. Unfortunately, it's only going to get harsher from here. I hope Regina can handle it. I don't think she will be able to. Acro wrote this note to Regina. Foolishly foolish fool with foolishly foolish fool ideas. A foolish foolery. You're so foolish, you've even made me sound like a foolhardy fool. Very well, Mr. Wright. If you're so sure, then tell us about this line. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Yes, what about that line? Well, if the note was meant for Regina Barry, it would mean that the note is declaring Regina Barry as is a murderer. You just don't get it, do you? What? What did you just say? The ringmaster knew what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza in his place of his lovely daughter. Hold up right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that is alluded to in the note? It's 6 months ago. I know all about it! This occurred 6 months ago. And now I'm more than ready to show what this court happened at that time. Moron! Wait, are you sure this relates to the present case? It does indeed, Your Honor. Everything in this case has its start in what happened 6 months ago. Really, Nick? I think so. Well then, if that's the case, hurry up and tell us about it. What is this conclusive evidence mentioned in the note? I'd certainly like to know what it is. I can't answer that question. The judge is gonna think I'm bluffing. Alright, time to save, because I have a few guesses as to what it is. Conclusive evidence about 6 months, actually. Okay, it's either the scarf. I'm gonna try the scarf because we just got it. It's either that or the seasoning. It's one of the two. And I am tempted to lean. If it's not this, it will be the pepper.
Take that!
What? What is this? Well, nope, okay.
Take that!
Achoo! 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 What kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Wright? It isn't a joke at all. It's the decisive evidence you asked for. What do you mean? Recall the victim was trying to take the one box away with him? He was in it because of the decisive evidence is what was inside. Another unbelievable conclusion. Very well, Mr. Wright, so what exactly are you saying? Are you claiming Regina Barry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper? Taking into account that that's the only logical conclusion you can draw. Foolish fool who'll never try it of his own foolish ways. If you're so sure, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then answer this question. Who's Regina Barry's intended victim? Who is this? That's Aqua's younger brother. What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead. Technically, that's true. However, Bat hasn't been in a coma for 6 months now. It's not a stretch to see how Aqua could feel that his brother is dead. But Jaina, she did that to him. You used to spend your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool. Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Aqua's brother, seen Dingling. 6 months ago, he was bitten by a lion and fell into his current comatose state. A lion? But Miss Regina Barry is an animal trainer by trade. However, no tame animal in that position is ever trained to attack another human. They won't understand they wouldn't understand the command. However, Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in her. Yes, no, so then what happened to Aqua's brother? He's not the victim of attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident. I see. Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. Did you think what happened to Bat was... Do you think what happened to Bat was actually an accident? Oh, shoot. Well, it's one or the other, so... We're gonna go with it's more than that. The line Butch and Bait was no accident at all. Well, what? You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. There's no way that Regina would ever incite her lying to attack another human being. She may not have incited the lion to attack another human being, but Regina was responsible for making the lion Acro's brother Bat. This? Yeah, that's just a scarf. Acro. This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct? That's right. Who's the one that gave the scarf to Bat? Regina. Regina gave it to him. Regina? What? There's more than just blood on the scarf, Your Honor. And what might that be? Pepper. Pepper. Regina gave the scarf to Bat right before the accident. She covered it with as much pepper as she could. Hey, what's with the silent treatment? Oh my gosh, Phoenix is getting pecked by a hummingbird! Excuse me, Mr. Phoenix, right? You've done a good job at figuring a criminal. But out of curiosity, what was her crime? Somebody gave Pepper covered scarf to Bat as a present. Where's the crime in that? It seems like the judge doesn't get it. Mr. Phoenix, right? What I said the lion seemed to be smiling. Smiling? The lion was smiling. Right before Bat was bitten by the lion. For a moment the lion's mouth changed and it looked like he was smiling. Lions smile? I've never heard of them smiling, however. It wasn't smiling, it was sneezing. Lion sneeze. The lion wasn't trying to bite Bat at all. In reality, all he actually did was sneeze. He sneezed because of all the pepper on the scarf. What? You fool! We're not wrong. You've got to be kidding me.
Objection!
What's the matter, Miss Von Karma? I object for objection's sake. Mr. Fink's right. This theory, you believe it? Really, I tend to say that this is a joke of an accident actually happened. Of course I do. It's the truth. Lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Akram nearly lost his brother due to that accident, or this joke, as you put it. Which is why I tried to get his revenge against Regina. You foolish idiot! Ha! It almost does seem like a terrible joke, doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright. What? I think that there is someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves. Are you telling me that what I said was true? Acro? You don't mean you can't mean witness? Are you confirming the defense's claim? Mr. Wright, unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder. What do you mean by that? The pepper, the scarf, the lion. I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention the fact that there's an even bigger problem with your theory. What would that problem be? Same problem it's always been, evidence. I gave evidence. If I drop this bus on top of the ringmaster, what is the evidence that proves that claim? You mean the conclusive evidence? The biggest problem is the murder weapon, or the lack thereof, to be more precise. The murder weapon? Oh, I bet it's at the hospital, isn't it? The bus that the defense claims was used. If that were to be found in Ackroyd's room, if it was covered with the victim's blood, it would be awfully conclusive in my eyes. Yes, it would be. The bust. Nick, you gotta do something! This is the last step. If I get this one right, the case is run. Yeah, we gotta request to search Ackroyd's room. I mean, what else can we do? I mean, I'm still gonna save, just in case something goes wrong. But, like, request to search the room of the witness, King Dingleberg. What is it now? It looks like you still haven't figured things out, have you? By now you must know the man Von Karma told justice. You mean? Von Karma never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Ackroyd's room yesterday. Well, what did you find? There was no reason to even say it. Shoot, okay. Apparently we should have chosen the other option. So, load! We're gonna go back. Might be worthwhile to search Echo's room, but... Well, why aren't you going to search his room? Let's see, you finally figured things out, didn't you? I know the true meaning of Von Karma told to justice. I guess. I figured with you, it's the least I could expect. You leave no stone unturned. Von Karma never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Ackroyd's room yesterday. What did you find? There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in that room, Ackroyd would not be here as a witness. But to point on it, Mac's bus was not in the room. The weapon is still unaccounted for. You see, Mr. Wright, the bus wasn't in my room. Furthermore, Detective Dick Gumshoe executed the search by complete surprise. He took Ackroyd directly to the prosecutor's office after that. End of story. Just wait a second, something's funny about all this. Ha 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 ha. Looks like you like the final nail to put into my coffin. But, what about the scarf? What about the note? What about them, Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that is relevant here is that which pertains to the death of the ringmaster. You should know that by now. Urgh! You said the Nick, don't let this case slip away. The bus, where is it now? Where's the bus right now? It's gotta be in his... It's not in his room. It's in his brother's hospital room? You know where the bus is. I'm sure you do. There's no clue how I'm supposed to know where the bus is. It seems this case is coming to a close. Wes's counter argument should have fallen short. Terrible sorry, Mr. Wright. I think that brings an end to the cross-examination of this witness. What? Leo, I'm assuming, or someone else? Where is Mac's bus? The defense needs more time to prepare to present its lace. I mean, case. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous, so I just bit my tongue. Huh? What? We need time to do what? Ow! Why are you the surprise person here? She's your aide, isn't she? Do you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright? What? Are you asking me? The rest is up to you, Nick. Good luck. Hey, wait. You can't be serious. Actors always live their lives on the lines, don't they? That's how actors live his life up until now. It's time for us to walk across our own tightrope. If we don't, we're certain to lose. Very well. The defense may proceed. Doesn't have a clue, and I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon. Walk in the tightrope logic. There's no room for false step. Sink or swim, the way through is forward. Alright, time to save. Model weapon. Where is Max's bus right now? Somewhere in the lodging house, somewhere in the big top, somewhere in this courtroom. I'm gonna try the courtroom, see what happens, because this is something I'm surprised about. Thomas, the bus is inside this very courtroom. It's obviously where? Now we should pinpoint the location of the bus once for all. The witness stand? Because there's no reason why the judge or the prosecutors would have it, and we'd be accusing Von Karma of doing something, so... Acro, I'm sorry to ask this, but do you mind if I take the blanket off your wheelchair? I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright. Well, you are a big guy, and you have a pretty big wheelchair because of it. I just wanted to make sure you weren't hiding anything under that blanket, because it seemed to me like you'd be willing to say, hide a bus under there? Ha ha ha. Once again, your penchant for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Wright. I think it's pretty amazing that you can laugh in your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bus is under there. You all know you can't leave the lodging house by yourself in your condition. That proved inconvenient when Miss Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she had found the murder weapon in your room, it would have been all over. That's why you had to hide it, the only place that you could hide it. Under your wheelchair. Which is why, Acro, I have to ask you again. Could you please remove the blanket from your lap? Well done, Mr. Wright. Masterfully played. You fool! How could you? You've got me. I've been bagged by a real pro. Actually, 2 of them. 2 of them? That's Francisco Von Karma and Mr. Finn's Wright. What? There's just one thing I'd like to know. How did you know to launch a surprise search of my room last night? There were 2 pieces of decisive evidence, the cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away with the trash. Jane always took my trash out every morning, you know. With the bust, obviously I couldn't throw that away. When you executed her soul, all I could do was try and hide the bust. The bust? The only place I could hide it quickly was under this wheelchair. Miss Von Karma, you had things all figured out, didn't you? I was completely struck by your calculated strategy. And now to be caught in the middle of the court hiding the murder weapon. There's no way I can escape that. So you got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Karma. It all makes sense now. I can't believe that Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing. Uh-huh, you definitely can tell by looking at her. I know I sure couldn't. I I can't believe it! Me! Make a mistake! I didn't order a surprise search in your room. If only I had done that. It seems we finally arrived at the truth. Acro? Yes, Your Honor. Did you kill the ringmaster of Berry Big Circus, Mr. Russell Berry? Yes, Your Honor. I'm responsible for that crime. Acro! All my brother wanted was for Regina to like him. That's why he teased her. One day, my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. He started sneezing so hard, you couldn't help yourself from laughing. That's why Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back in the same way. That's why she covered the scarf with pepper. I know she didn't mean for anything bad to happen. I know this. She just wanted to make Reverse sneeze a few times, too. But I just couldn't forgive her, no matter what. What am I truly guilty of? I'm guilty of never ever being able to understand her. Your brother became a star, Regina believes that so purely. She would laugh endlessly when saying it, too innocently. I couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried. That's when you decide to do something about Regina. How dreadful. So you're saying that you're a victim in all of this as well? No, that's not what I mean. I'm nothing but a murderer. That's who I am. First, I thought I could kill myself, then I pondered giving myself up. But I couldn't just give up and leave. Just couldn't, not yet. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't up and leave yet. This has been such a strange case. It's almost a reflection of the circus itself. I'm an idiot. Can't believe it. You beat me again! I believe this case is now beyond any point of possible discussion. Thus, I would declare my verdict. Woohoo! Not guilty! The court is adjourned. December 30th, 4:27 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Fabulous! But to be honest, I can't really be too happy about this. Acro, the ringmaster, Regina, and Bat. Not a single one of them was a bad person inside, huh? That's a good question, and one I don't know the answer to. Well, congrats, but only a million of them. Thank you. What's with the vibe in this room? We're just thinking about Acro. No. You worry about people too much, then you'll never be like this forever and never be happy. Huh? You've been like this for a while now. It's all my fault. So sweetie pie. Bat and Acro, they're never coming back. Now everyone's gonna split up. Regina. Mr. Wright, tell me something. What do you want to know, Regina? Acro says something right at the end. Up and leave yet. Does that mean that Acro is gonna try and get his revenge on me? I don't think so. He's gonna do that on you, Regina. Are you sure? You're really sure? I can't believe that. Yep, Acro doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore. That's true. Now I want to see some evidence. Huh? Oh no, you're not just making that stuff up about Acro not wanting revenge.
Take that!
What was that? That just said there's something to worry? You're lying to me. Whoever tells me the truth, whoever tells me what's going on. Oh, looks like I made a mistake with that one. Poor Regina. Hey, Max. What is it, Mo? We really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? I'm sorry about what happened. So you'd like to leave us? I'll pay your fee and rip up the contract. I understand. What fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow. What's going to happen to the circus now? Oh, that's the big question. Our ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he? No, it's not here anymore. Everyone is sticking together. To stop the performance, no one wants to leave the circus. That's why I made a decision. What is it? I've decided that I'll take over as the new ringmaster. I'll turn the circus the best circus the world has ever seen. The best circus the world has ever seen. Don't laugh! That's quite the goal. Yay! I can't wait! Now I guess that changes things. Huh? There's only one thing the best circus the world has ever seen needs. The world's best illusions. Which means the circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen. Max. Let's work together and make our circus super fabulous. What do you say, big guy? I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you. Regina, you gotta help them out too, aren't you? I don't know. Maybe the circus would be better off without me. What are you talking about, Regina? Why do you think I brought you to court today? We gotta work together to make the very big circus bigger than it's ever been. Mo! That's right, sweet pie. I can't be the very big circus without Regina Barry. Max! Nick! Seems like everything's gonna turn out right here. I can't wait to see the best circus the world's ever seen. We'll save you the most fabulous seats. It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm going to order a special loopy cushion seat. I'm not gonna sit there. You done laughing? Yes, you are. I see. What made the case? Yesterday's surprise lead paid off just like you said it would. You had it all figured out, didn't you? It was just a theory. Acker really was the killer. I thought this was the only way it could end. Especially if he was the defense attorney. You mean Mr. Wright? Of course. Well, Detective, my plane is about to leave. As for Mr. Acker's case, you need not worry. I plan to personally stop by the chief prosecutor's office. Understand, sir. I'll be waiting for you. No way, Mr. Edgeworth. No way. We're getting Mr. Edgeworth back. I'm at top the end. Brand new episode has been added. Farewell, my turnabout. Well, we're gonna get to that later. Let's see. Oh, I gotta go again. There's someone watching, so I'll see you all later. Bye.